My colleagues and I remain resolute in our commitment to returning inflation to 2% over time. A range of uncertainties, both old ones and new ones, complicate our task of balancing the risk of tightening monetary policy too much against the risk of tightening too little. Doing too little could allow above target inflation to become entrenched and ultimately require monetary policy to wring more persistent inflation from the economy at a high cost to employment. Doing too much could also do unnecessary harm to the economy. We certainly have a very resilient economy on our hands. We've got the economy growing strongly. If you think back a year, many forecasts called for the U.S. economy to be in recession this year. Not only has that not happened, growth is now running for this year above its longer run trend. So that's been a surprise, driven largely by consumer spending, driven by a very strong job market with people getting jobs with first high nominal wages. And then as inflation has come down, real wages, which is spurring spending. And we've also had inflation coming down. So, you know, it really is a story of much stronger demand. It's been a year since the last 75 basis point hike we did. It was at the November meeting in 2022. The first one was in June, so it's more than a year. So we should be seeing the effects. By the way, they don't all just arrive on one day. They arrive and then they're thought to peak and then to diminish. So there's a lot of uncertainty around lags. And one of the reasons why we have slowed down significantly this year is to give monetary policy time to work. If we have models for everything, we have formulas for everything. Ultimately, as a practitioner, we have to, be focused on what the economy is telling us, even taking lags into account. What's it telling us? Does it feel like policy is too tight right now? I would have to say no. I think the evidence is not that a policy is too tight right now. And we're at 5.25% to 5.5%.